So this is your IELTS speaking test. My name is Diksha Thakur and you are at the Pinnacle Jammu, right? Shall we begin?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay. May I know your name?
Yes, my name is Jatinder Kaur.
And where do you come from?
I come from Samba.
Right. May I see your ID proof?
Yes, sure. Here's my passport.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So, Jatinder, what do you do?
Well, currently I am pursuing graduation from Jammu University in Bachelor of Arts and simultaneously preparing for IELTS exam.
Right. Why did you choose to study arts?
Um, well, initially when I started, I was planning to prepare for the UPSC. So I think that was the only that was the only subject that could help me out in preparing for the civil services.
Okay. Do you find this subject interesting?
Well, I'm a person who loves studying and I love every subject. But in this, yes, it was so dynamic and I found it very interesting.
Right. I'll ask you some questions regarding advertisements. So, are there many advertisements in your country?
Well, yes, there are a lot of advertisements. Basically, advertisements are ubiquitous. We see them on televisions, newspapers, on radios, and even on the internet as well.
Right. Why do you think there are so many advertisements now?
I think there are a lot of products being manufactured across the world, and products which are manufactured, they have become the backbone for the economies of many of the industries. So I think that is the reason that there are a lot of advertisements.
Okay. What are the various places where we see advertisements?
There are a lot of places. Advertisements is all around us. We see them on newspapers, we see them on televisions, radios, flyers, hoarding, and even on the internet.
Right. How do you feel about advertisements?
Um, I think advertisements are very useful and helpful and informative too. They provide us not only the information about the product, but yes, about its functions as well.
Do you like advertisements?
Yes, I do like the advertisements, but only those which are centered on social issues and which are very useful for the awareness of a citizen.
All right. We'll start with part two of your speaking. I'll give you a cue card and you'll be provided 1 minute to frame your answer, and for 2 minutes you have to constantly speak, right?
Okay.
So here is your cue card. If you want to make notes, you can. Yeah. So shall we begin?
Yes, sure.
Right. So when your 2 minutes will be over, I'll interrupt you. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right? Start.
Well, I'm an extrovert person and I love being with people while I'm studying or while I'm doing anything which is regarding my work as well. Here I'm going to describe a person with whom I would like to love studying along with the work. He's none other than my father. He's a politician and also currently an advocate. He has been inspiration for me, for not for me but for my every family member and for the society where we live. I would like to work with him and study with him only because he's a person who is very calm, who is very patient, and is always determined to his work. And I think those are the traits which I am lacking. However, I think he would be the only person who would help me while I'm doing studying or I'm working. There are a lot many things which I can inculcate from him. He has been the person who has always guided me to work in a right direction. Of course, every parents try their level best to guide their students, their children. If I talk specifically about the work or study which I'll do with my father, that would be about the social work. That would be the social service, because initially when my father was retired from the army, he has been serving for people. He has been doing a lot of things to the public which which I think is a great initiative to make a big difference in the society. So I would like to work with him. I would run some businesses which would be beneficial for the public, and I would like to study the law basically with him, because he's an advocate and he would guide me better.
Right. What kind of people do you like to study or work with?
I believe that one must study or work with the people, those who are cooperative, helpful, and are motivating as well. And same goes with me. I also find the person who is motivating and also very much helpful and cooperative. I don't like procrastination, so I would love the person who is very much strict to the deadlines.
Right. Do you think managers can be friends with their subordinates?
Yes, of course, they can. But their friendship should not affect the environment of the office or an institution, and even the work a subordinate is doing.
Right. Should children be allowed to choose whom they want to sit with, or should it be decided by the teacher?
Initially, I think when students are in primary schools, at that time, teachers should definitely guide them to whom they should sit with, because they would be the one who would know better that who will be the helpful one for the children. But after few years, or when they are grown up, at that time children should given this freedom to sit with, because they can choose what is right for them or wrong for them.
Right. How should one behave in office to get along well with others?
I think one must behave nicely to others. One must be helpful and cooperative with others. They should not do the leg pulling.
What kind of people are popular at work?
I believe that the people who are intelligent, cooperative, helpful, and have intellectual skills, they are very much popular in the office. And not only this, but also in some situations when everyone is panicking and stressing others, at that time, the one who makes others laugh or makes them smile to release their stress, I think they are the person who are very popular in the office.
Thank you so much.